Hey guys, it's Oscar nomination morning. Sorry for my voice and my look and the light and everything. It's really not good right now, but I'm going to watch the live stream of the nominations right now and I'm going to comment on 20 categories, the most important ones. And I have my predictions right here in this notebook, so I'm going to note down what I got right and what I got wrong. I'm going to comment it after the nominations. You're going to hear the nominations, but not see them in order to, protect the rights and everything. So yeah, let's see what gets nominated this morning, and thank you for watching in advance. So production design.
Here are the nominees for achievement in production design: Beauty and the Beast, Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, and The Shape of Water.
5 out of 5 for that. I got it all right.
For achievement in cinematography, Blade Runner 2049, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Mudbound, and The Shape of Water.
5 out of 5 too, and it's the first time a woman has been nominated for cinematography for Mudbound. That's really important.
For achievement in costume design, Beauty and the Beast, Darkest Hour,
Oh no, I didn't get
Phantom Thread,
Okay.
The Shape of Water,
Uh-huh.
and Victoria and Abdul.
I didn't get the what was it? Darkest Hour or Victoria Abdul. I have put The Greatest Showman and Wonder Woman.
Here are the nominees for achievement in sound editing: Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
4 out of 5 I have predicted Wonder Woman instead of Baby Driver.
And for achievement in sound mixing, Baby Driver, Blade Runner 2049, Dunkirk, The Shape of Water, and Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
5 out of 5. Wonder Woman, I think, will be nominated with nothing, basically, which is a shame.
For original score, Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, The Shape of Water, Star Wars: The Last Jedi,
Yes, Star Wars.
and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Okay, that's great. Carnival is a great composer, and I'm really happy for Star Wars. That's amazing. No, The Shape
And
of
now,
Water.
the next
Oh no,
category.
yes, the post.
For achievement in visual effects, Blade Runner 2049, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2,
Wow.
Kong Skull Island,
Kong Skull. What?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes.
No Dunkirk and no The Shape of Water. And this particular Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it's really heavy and
Without the master for achievement in film editing,
mm-hmm.
Baby Driver, Dunkirk, I, Tonya, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing,
They
Missouri.
chose I, Tonya over Blade Runner. Which I'm not really that surprised about, sadly.
For achievement in makeup and hairstyling, Darkest Hour, Victoria and Abdul,
Really?
and Wonder.
So the nominations will be back in a few moments, but I wanted to comment that I think Victoria and Abdul has 3 nominations, and that could mean that the 5th spot for Best Leading Actress is going to be taken by Judi Dench. That's going to be huge if that happens. It would be just so weird, and she would have won the nomination over Strip and Chastain. That would be just hilarious. I mean, I would laugh. I'm going to laugh if that happens. I mean, I've done really well. I've missed a couple, of nominations. I mean, score was the biggest one because I thought John Williams was going to be nominated for The Post instead of Star Wars, and Darkest Tower had been nominated a number of times for score, but it was shut out. I think Three Billboards got that nomination, so it's really interesting. And costumes, I got a bit off because I wanted Wonder Woman to get something, but it won't get anything tonight. So this morning, sorry. So yeah, let's watch the rest of the nominations.
The nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role: Mary J. Blige in Mudbound, Alison Janney in I, Tonya,
We didn't nominate Florence Child,
Leslie Manville in Phantom Thread,
and that's going to please a lot of people.
Laurie Metcalf in Lady Bird, and Octavia Spencer in The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water is going to knock everything out of the water.
For performance by an actor in a supporting role, Willem Dafoe in The Florida Project, Woody Harrelson in Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah.
Richard Jenkins in The Shape of Water.
Yeah.
Christopher Plummer in All the Money in the World. And Sam Rockwell in Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. Ebbing, Missouri. I said it.
Christopher Plummer is a surprise, I think, still, even if he was nominated for the
For
Golden
Best
Globe.
Foreign Language Film, A Fantastic Woman, Chile.
That's amazing. That's great.
The Insult, Lebanon.
I didn't put it
Loveless, Russia.
Russia.
On Body and Soul, Hungary.
Oh, that's a surprise.
And The Square, Sweden.
Oh my god, they didn't nominate Germany. It was like the biggest movie of the season.
For original song, Mighty River from Mudbound.
I got that. I don't expect to have this.
Mystery of Love from Call Me By Your Name.
No.
Remember Me from Coco.
I got that.
Stand Up for Something from Marshall.
No.
And This Is Me from The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, so 3 out of 5 is quite good for me in this category, so that's fine. And Mary J. Blige
For
has
Best
2
Animated Feature Film, The Boss Baby.
That's weird.
The Breadwinner. Coco.
Okay. Of course, perfect.
Ferdinand. And Loving Vincent.
That's great. That's a good lineup. I mean, surprising for Boss Baby, but
Here are the nominees for Adaptation Screenplay. Call Me By Your Name, James Ivory. The Disaster Artist, Scott New Standard and Michael H. Weber.
Yeah.
Weber. Logan Scott Frank and James Mangold and
Logan
Michael
got
Green.
nominated for screenplay. That's amazing. The first comic book movie to
Molly's
ever done
Game, Aaron Sorkin.
that. That's so great. Logan, I mean,
And
Yes.
Mudbound, Virgil
5 out
Williams
of 5.
and Dee Reese.
For Original Screenplay, The Big Sick, Emily V. Gordon and Kumail Nanjiani.
I was right.
Get Out, Jordan Peele. Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig.
Mm-hmm.
The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro and Vanessa Taylor. And Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, Martin McDonough.
5 out of 5 in both screenplay categories. So it was kind of easy.
For performance by an actor in a leading role, Timothy Chalamet in Call Me By Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis in Phantom Thread. Daniel Kaluuya.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
James Franco
Daniel
wasn't
Kaluuya.
nominated.
Kaluuya.
Kaluuya.
You know it. He know his name. And Get Out.
Who's going to be the other one?
Gary Oldman in Darkest Hour. And Denzel Washington in Roman J. Israel Esquire.
That's amazing. That's so amazing. James Franco, poor thing. I mean, he won the Golden Globe and now he's in.
And for performance by an actress in a leading role.
No, poor thing. I mean,
Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water.
love Sally Hawkins in The Shape of Water.
Frances McDormand in 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie in I, Tonya.
Saoirse Ronan.
Saoirse Ronan in Lady Bird.
Meryl Streep. Really.
And Meryl Streep in The Post.
5 out of 5, but I'm kind of disappointed.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Directing.
Okay.
Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan. Get Out, Jordan Peele. Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig.
That's great.
Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson. And The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro.
Martin McDonagh for 3 Billboards wasn't nominated. That's...
You want to do the big... Here are the 9 films selected
I
as
predicted
Best
7,
Picture
so,
nominees.
but I have 3 more, just in case.
Call Me By Your Name,
Yes.
Peter Spears. Luca Guadagnino and Luca Guadagnino, Emilia George, and Marco Morabito.
Darkest Hour. Tim Bevan, Eric
I haven't
Fellner,
predicted that
Lisa
one.
Bruce, Anthony McCartan, and Douglas Urbanski, producers.
Dunkirk, Emma Thomas, and Christopher Nolan, producers.
Get Out. Sean McKittrick, Jason Blum,
Also
Edward
predicted
H.
that.
Ham Jr., and Jordan Peele, producers.
Lady Bird, Scott Rudin, Eli Bush, and Evelyn O'Neill, producers.
Phantom Thread. Joanne Seller,
Oh, they
Paul Thomas
really
Anderson,
love
Megan
Phantom
Ellison, and Daniel Lupi, producers.
I didn't see that coming at all. Although it was nominated
The
for
Post.
directing.
Amy Pascal,
That's so
Steven
weird.
Spielberg,
The only
and
nomination for The
Christy
Post.
McCaskill Currig, producers.
That's insane.
A preview.
The Shape of Water, Guillermo del Toro, and J. Miles Dale, producers.
And for Billboard.
And 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Hi again, guys. So to wrap this up, I'm going to say what are the surprises. I think the love for Phantom Thread with director and picture, no one was looking at that. I mean, no one. I mean, maybe picture, but many people I've heard said the movie was not well directed. So I'm really surprised at Paul Thomas Anderson getting a nomination and for this movie and not for his previous movies. I mean, it doesn't really make sense. I'm really happy for Greta Gerwig to be the second. I mean, I think it's 3rd woman ever nominated. No, it's 4th woman ever nominated for the Best Director category. That's great. She kind of has a possibility of winning, but I think that's Del Toro's. I mean, clearly, The Post only got 2 nominations for Meryl Streep and for picture, which is really weird. No Steven Spielberg, no Tom Hanks. I mean, it really doesn't make sense. They nominated Phantom Thread over I, Tonya in Best Picture. Christopher Plummer for All the Money in the World was kind of a surprise, but I don't think really as a surprise. I mean, he has won before. He's a really She's one of those Hollywood treasures, so it's really not surprising at all. I'm really glad for Star Wars, which got 4 nominations. I mean, that's great. I loved The Last Jedi, so whatever. I thought the nomination for Logan is amazingly important because comic book movies had always been in sound, in visual effects, maybe score, but it had never gotten a screenplay nomination. And Logan has a great screenplay. I'm so glad it won that. It had that nomination. It won't win it, I think. It's really just so great that Logan is nominated for something and not Wonder Woman. That's sad. And the last surprise, I think, is James Franco not being nominated for The Disaster Artist. I think that the allegations against him just entered at the right time, just at the end of the nominations, and people normally deliver their ballots at that moment. So it was reflected there, and I don't remember who. Denzel Washington got in, so we have 2 black men in the actor category. We have 2 black women in the supporting actress category. So that's really great. It's not Oscars so white, and the movies are really varied in Best Picture. One is a quote-unquote LGBT movie. There's Get Out. There's Dunkirk, which is the typical war movie with Darkest Hour. There's Lady Bird. There's Shape of Water. I mean, it's really varied. I think it's a good assortment of movies. I have to see Phantom Thread because I've seen people that love it and I have seen people that hate it. So I don't really know what to think about that movie. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video with me. Please like this video if you like, or dislike this video if it's too long for you. Comment down below anything that you thought about these nominations. Share this video on your social media for everyone to watch, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Goodbye.